Remember that's what he was saying. Like, don't be surprised if they get married. Shit. Like what? Like, wow, that takes the legality out of it. Yeah, but he's not exactly going to be around for high school either.
Yeah,
How old?
definitely not.
How old, Maddie? About 4, 5, 4, something like that.
What?
Maddie. I mean, Kyra.
Yeah,
Kira. How do you say her name?
war. I guess that.
Kyra or Kira? I read it as Kyra.
I read her. She calls her Kai, unless she's saying Key, but I imagine it's
Yeah, but when it's short, yeah, I read that as Key.
you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's Kyra and Key. So,
Well, how's he saying the audiobook?
I don't remember.
Oh no,
Might not have came up in the parts I was reading.
no.
I
Oh,
didn't do
and
the dinner.
in the first part where he like meets the kid and he freaks out thinking that it was the same name that he and his wife were gonna name it, it's spelled Kia, and I'm like, Kia? Like the car?
Yeah.
So it was Kaya for some reason.
Got two.
But yeah,
One guy. Yeah. That
but yeah, that would have an H, I wouldn't it? So yeah, you're right.
I would be like K-A-Y.
Kira? I don't know. Whatever.
I guess I'm gonna go listen to the audiobook.
Yeah, right?
They're wrong, but they're rolling desk change shit.
I
That.
also thought it was funny that, like, so Max DeVore hires Richard Osgood, who hires another lawyer to go and investigate. So,
I'm money going around.
levels to this.
He's like 75 grand. You're like, okay.
I know. Oh my goodness.
You got nothing better.
Nice. Go ahead. No, just saying, like, must be nice just to have, thousands upon thousands of dollars to just randomly give to lawyers.
He's like on not a hero's journey, a hero quest, but he's trying to be the hero.
Bored.
Yeah. Like, but now he's right. Like, is it two related?
I mean, well, we have that weird.
Who said help her? Maybe it was Lance. How did Lance tell?
Well, that was why I thought that he fell in the rain. Well, okay, lightning struck and he got scared and fell back off the ladder.
That's what towers.
He was trying to fix the satellite dish on top of their roof.
Right, so he's in space.
He was in space.
He's in satellite.
Uh,
The one fall.
he was like on top of their camper, I'm assuming.
That's not that far. You should have lived. But yeah, she came out and he was staring
Broke
into
his
the
neck.
rain. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? They always break their neck.
Not for him.
When they need to fall somewhere and die, they always break their neck. Even if it was 10 feet. It's fun. I like this book because, like, you live in his head with his thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And his thoughts are funny sometimes. Like, he's like looking around, thinking to himself, I really need an owl. I don't know how I ever got along with owls. Then his dad goes, hey, can you talk? Where the fuck are these owls?
Yeah, why are the owls so important?
Because they were why she was here.
No,
Why the fuck was she here?
I know, but I still don't, like, that's the piece I can't figure out for sure.
Like the owls mean a fucking thing. But why are they in there? Then again, yeah, he's writing about them, so he put them in there for a reason.
Well, I don't know that. I feel like they're not necessarily that important. Maybe it's just something for him to fixate on.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah.
So why did the spirit tell him he has to find the owls?
The spirit? Bill, the caretaker.
Remember, he asked the Thumps, and he was like, should I find them? And I was like, yes. And he was like, are they down here? And they're like, no. And that was something like that. Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I don't trust the stud person. Like, are you Joe?
I mean, I'm sure.
And it's like yes and no. Like, okay, no. We're not playing that game. So that means no, you're not. Don't give me that yes and no shit. And then he said, "Are you this person?" And you're like, "Yes and no." Or no, am I safe? Yes and no. Like, okay, no. I'm going to fuck back home.
I'm assuming.
I'm going to dairy where my monsters are in my face.
Assuming the ghost, I mean, the thud and the letters were the same thing, same spirit or whatever.
I think they could be like.
They might be different.
With Lance killed, who would have killed him?
Well,
Max. Max didn't like him, right? He was up. He didn't.
no, he definitely. Well, I don't know if he would have killed his own son. He would be more likely to kill her. I don't.
Or Lance is the one that told him to fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him, but I
so far, there's been nothing super suspicious that makes me think his death wasn't an accident. But you
So
never know.
far.
Right. The only reason why I had the thought that it was him, like, that was talking to him is because it says help her. So, like, who else would have a vested interest in helping?
Is that what his wife was doing before she died? And it's her saying, "Hey, finish what I started that I didn't tell you about." So figure that out, part two.
I don't even know, because they had just met right before she died.
Maddie and
They met that night at the baseball game, and that was the summer she had the aneurysm or whatever.
Well, and I don't think they even really met. They just like saw each other.
Well, no, he helped. No, they had their moment. He helps her because the keg was stuck in the mud, and then she like looked into his eyes and fell in love.
No, yeah, sorry. Wait, Lance did. Who are you talking about?
That's who I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant Joe.
No, sorry. So right, you're right in saying that they didn't really meet. They just saw each other from like across the stadium or whatever.
Yeah. So what you're saying makes sense. Like, yeah, it could be Lance being like, maybe he was drawn to Sarah Laughs because there's so many active spirits there.
like, "Hey, where the party at?"
Also, Maggie said that she's been like sensing a spirit as well. So like, is this just a main thing or like what's going on?
He's like, "You said I'll ghost too." Like, don't say that. Yeah, but didn't she look away the second Maddie saw her? Like, didn't Joe like look the other way or something? Like he was hiding something?
She said she stopped laughing.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, she's laughing. She looked at her and said, "Well,
Yeah.
first of all, fuck you, because someone did that to me. That'd be my reaction." Oh. Yeah. I mean, sure seems like she's kind of up to something now. Oh, but what? How long has the Maddie thing been going on? Old man. When did Lance die? How long ago?
Well, oh no, I guess
Like was Joe taking up this cause before?
like 6 months or something.
And Joe's been dead for years.
Yes, and Joe's been dead for years. Joe died right before, right after they met. That was my point.
She died 4 years ago from where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is she up to?
I sure as hell can't. Well, hope we find out. You never know.
First you don't tell me she's pregnant. Now you're buying fucking owls and not telling me. Jeez.
And where are they?
I really need a fucking owl. Never knew I needed one. I don't like this man. I just don't see him as a name should be Steve King or something. Did you see the bingo thing I sent, Allie? The Kingo?
Yeah.
Kingo.
I think we hit like half of them in this book already.
I was looking at that yesterday. Did we get a blue chambray work shirt yet?
No, I don't think so. But we've had a bunch of loons.
But yeah, there was one scene that he described where I was like, I've experienced that. Because it's just like the quiet hum of the night, the loon calling, the lake lapping on the shore.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. The cat.
I love that. That's peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then two loons answer from the other side. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
what's good? I can hear it in my head right now, that whole scene. The bag that, that's where it says hello. And he's like, wait, that's a one. So, I'm going to go buy some more bags.
Now that you mention it, this is the way that Lance died would be a perfect cover up if he was murdered.
Right.
Because I just read that part where it says, with all the thunder, Maddie never heard him fall or yell or anything.
Got sniped by a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Somebody shot like a.
No.
Put the lightning gun. Poseidon or something.
Up to him after he came or before he got on the ladder, broke his neck, and it looked like he slipped.
Oh, and then carried him up the ladder and threw him down.
No. But that's a good question. Were his other bones, did they show sign of damage, or was it just the broken neck?
I don't know if this is the detective story on Lance. So, yeah, like it's barely been mentioned at this point.
But I just don't think his dad, like, what? How would that help? Just because he hates like that seems like a lot. I don't know.
Max is Lance's dad, right?
Yes.
How old is Lance? I'm sorry, how old is Max again?
Lance was 4 years older than Maddie, right?
And Max is 8,000?
Yeah. Max is like 85. So 4 years ago,
So he was 81. How old was Lance when he fucking had him? 65?
I don't know.
Right. So perhaps he could still.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. Lance died like 6 months ago, right? So there's a lot of timelines, right?
I don't know. Did he find the house? I don't even know.
Did he find the owls? No, I don't think so.
Not yet.
He was like looking for the owls one minute and having like a triple weird dream the next one.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that, but I totally forgot.
See, he did the same thing I did. It says help R. So he's like, helper? Like, I could use a helper.
But then if you say it out loud, helper sounds like helper.
Help her. Help her.
I'm
like a pirate.
Help R.
Help her. I hate you.
And as I said it out loud, I was like, helper? Helper? Helper.
Yeah, it could be either one. That's why we got to buy some more left. It's enough of this ambiguity. I want my ghost to tell me what the fuck I need. He should ask them questions. He doesn't do that. He just waits for them to say shit. Like, hey, how about you? Tell me what the hell I'm doing here. I can't believe the thump once for yes, and twice for no kind of work.
I don't think I would keep talking.
I can't
run out of it.
I don't think I could sleep in that house.
Right, that's what I mean.
I don't know what you're thumping, but that sounds like it could be painful. Soul stealing.
Just the fact that you can feel it, the presence too. Like, I know.
Like, hey, yeah. When the hell do you take a shower?
Yeah, I definitely would not be in that house anymore.
Yeah, it's like crowded in that house. It's like, you know what? Are all these things the same ghost? We got a party going.
That's the problem when you talk to spirits that you don't know who you're talking to.
So we got the Mad Thumper. We got the Omiker. We got the Magneter.
Right.
Is that all? Is there another one?
I mean, we're definitely made to believe it's Joe, at least one of them, but I don't know.
Yes and no.
I was thinking, here's where it asked about the owls. Are the owls down here? Thud, thud. Do you know where they are? Thud. Should I look for them? Thud. Very hard.
But once was no.
No, once is
yes.
yes. Sorry.
Oh, the hard yes on the looking for.
But yes, you have to look for them, but why?
Right? Well, he didn't set it up that way. You can't ask why. He can ask the fridge why.
Am I getting warmer?
That's what he should have done. He should have went to the fridge and put a why.
Are you? Oh wait, how did I miss that? I must have been reading it too fast. He asked, "Are you Lance?" and says no.
That's a yes and
no.
That was a straight no on the lamp. Huh?
It just says, "Are you Lance?" Thud thud at once. So no. It's safe for me at Sarah. Am I safe? Thud. Pause. Yeah. Whatever. Thud thud. Yeah. Yes, I was safe, but no, I wasn't safe.
Great. Thanks for the help. A Maine Yankee, the worst kind. On a given day, they can make the Irish look logical.
No, I thought that was funny. I was like, is that a compliment?
Like, hey, man. You're lucky you're a Maine Yankee, or I might be fighting word. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he finds the house. So he basically goes from the house to the weird triple. I was telling Amber this, like, it's weirdly sexual so far.
Well, we commented on that last.
Didn't get any better.
No.
It got much worse.
Yeah.
Not prepared. It was almost pornographic.
Like, are you in puberty or what the hell is going on with this guy?
Yeah, I think I would say that was just straight up pornographic. I don't think there's a maybe in there.
You're kind of right, yeah. Well, remember I told you I learned about sex from Stephen King and Family Guy.
Not at the same time. Well, yeah, I don't even know what I mean by that. The two don't seem to mix very well together. Although there is some good episodes about Stephen King. Like, remember the one with the kid where he was psycho? Oh, Stewie with Tilly. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
If they're there and he's here, Istanbul is somewhere right over there.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely inserts himself into this whole Maddie situation immediately.
And then kind of immediately ignores the advice from the lawyer, too. The lawyer's like, so don't be with her, just you two. And what does he do? He goes for dinner.
He went right the fuck over there and had dinner. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why are you
I don't think there's any pretense there. Like,
like up to
Yeah.
that point? Like they can't ask who paid for her lawyer. They can guess, but then when you see him standing on her deck, there's not much guessing left.
Yeah. And like, I know they were outside most of the night, but like people still talk.
Well, he was reading Kyra. I don't know what the hell her name is. Yeah, bedtime story. So you in her bedroom. So that's long. I mean, well, I don't know what did they say? Like, all it would take is 60 seconds for them to start talking. He's like, I don't think they give us Maine Yankees enough credit for something.
It's a Dr. Phil. I think I said this last time. You have to avoid even the appearance of impropriety.
He got that from somewhere.
Well, yeah, I think he made it up. He said it all the time.
Yeah, where have I heard that? The appearance of impropriety. That sounds like something my dad would.
But it's true.
Oh, the rest of the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not making great decisions. It's just like, yeah, I mean, is it simple as that? Is it just clicking with his dick and this cute young girl comes along?
I think the sex dream was enough to say yes.
Yeah, for Christ's sake, he just met her and now he's dreaming about all kind of craziness with this little girl who could be his daughter, almost. I think he's in his 40s, right? Am I just assuming that?
No, he is. Yeah, because he just said, like, yeah, that's all. Oh, yeah, because he was like, the guy's in his 50s. That's too old. And he was like, I'm in my 40s. That's not too old.
All right. I hope.
Well, no, it's not too old for Joe to have been seeing a 50-year-old man.
I need to know more about that guy. And why is Maddie lying?
What did she lie about?
Where they went. But she said they went to the parking lot. He was like, she was lying. I could tell.
And he was like, right there, like, okay, they went to the street. Like, okay, what?
Yeah, they went to the porta potty.
Yeah, why did she lie?
What other option was there that which she wouldn't want to tell him? They're in a baseball stadium walking. So they didn't go to the park. They never left the stadium.
What does she know that we don't know? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're like, the street is like, there's hotels down there or something. She was trying to spare him.
Well, no,
He didn't lie.
I thought the street was the path around the lake.
I don't know.
What was the path around the lake? The street?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. Like, I was with what you were saying. I was like, what does this mean? What's the difference? And why did you lie about it?
I think that's where he's at, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but didn't he have the dream? No, the dream was before dinner, right? Or no, was that after dinner?
It was
I don't
after.
know after they had the dinner, yeah. Was it the same night? Like, did he go home and like play? I'm not real sure how he got to that place where all this stuff was happening, but not happening. And like, he had the dream, but that didn't happen. But he did take the typewriter and put it in the fucking desk or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, so what were you just like standing there in the fucking woods, like in between your house, like jerking off or something? I don't.
That's what he thought for sure.
He'd walk around looking for fucking cum on the ground. Like, dude, what?
And why does he have to work where there's no AC? I don't understand
Yeah, why does a guy with how many millions not have AC in his house?
that.
I don't care if it's a fucking window thing in every room.
Yeah, I like how they're like, yeah, we're expecting the part soon. I'm like, why? You have the money. Just replace the entire unit.
You know, fuck the part. Get a new one.
That's what I thought he was going to do originally, not just suffer.
You're paying a caretaker. You can afford a new one.
It feels like an insomnia thing. It's like he has to be delirious to help.
Probably.
Lance was supporting her. Did the old man just not like her for no reason? Lance from her?
Yeah, sure, that's what he's followed up.
He keeps mentioning the cry, and I guess I have to remember how old this book is. I'm like, yes, we all know what that is. Shut the fuck up and move on. But he keeps going into detail about it, so maybe it wasn't as popular back then.
I always thought that was called the scream.
You know, that's what we call it. Apparently, it's called the cry.
Yeah. I had to look that up. I was like, the fuck is this?
Oh, look at you looking up stuff you don't understand.
I do that all the time. Half the time because I don't know if it's real or.
You're over there like I just ignored it.
Well, it depends on what it is. Book title down.
Yeah, can't remember what book Manderley is. I haven't investigated that yet. I'm hoping I remember it on my own.
Rebecca.
Now I know. I have not read that. Anyway, so I guess we're in the weirdness part. I don't know how much I want to say about that. It's just all that,
Yep. You can write SWAT very well.
right? Channel your inner Anne Rice.
I mean, it was like more than ever. Because the like switching of the scenes was almost so cinematographic. That makes sense.
Cinematic.
Cinematic. There we go. Like I was picturing it very vividly.
Yeah, the one thing I do, yeah, like the way it was like one sentence was like I was doing this, and then next sentence I was doing something completely different. It was cool. He didn't like try to even transition. He was just like, it's a dream, and this is the way it is now. Like 1 second you're doing this, and like it's relatable.
Yeah, like it was
like it was in a dream.
It was so well written for a dream sequence that, yeah, it was very vivid. And I'm like, I don't know that I need this to be that vivid.
Yeah,
but like even down to, yeah, him looking for semen on the path or looking for blood on the bed and stuff. I'm like, ugh.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't sexual. That was, he was convinced he fucking murdered her. And why did he? In the dream, he murdered her, right? That was why he was looking for the blood.
Well, I don't think so. I think it just her body became a corpse, an animal corpse.
What's that?
There was three things going on.
I didn't think of it as she became the stuffed animal. I thought it was just he knew it was her because of the stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Well, I thought like he was having sex with her, and then like he. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't even think about that. I thought, and then he reached over and then it was a corpse, but I think I misinterpreted that.
Very shining, like. It was Sarah, Maddie, and Joe, right? This trifecta.
Yeah, apparently.
So Sarah.
Poor Sarah did well. She didn't do anything.
No, the other two clearly did.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, the street. It's just so I don't really want to see that part of his brain. I'm fine without that.
Exactly.
The Joe part was like, I guess, about the typewriter. The Maddie part, I'm not. And what was this? I don't even remember.
Like trying to understand the it orgy thing.
I don't remember this Sarah part.
Yeah, I don't remember the Sarah part either. I was just like, how did I miss that?
Best to love her and let all the troubling questions lapse. Too bad you can't do that.
Yeah, that's not really how it works.
That's even when the fridge says Blue Rose liar, huh?
I know, that was just messy.
Like, fuck you, Ghost. What does that mean? What was the Blue Rose? That was her dress, right?
That's what she was wearing that night at the baseball game.
Okay, so the Ghost is calling her a liar.
Well,
I couldn't just say Joe's a liar. And why is it laughing about?
It could be. It could. If it was her, she could be talking about herself, saying, "I'm a Blue Rose liar." Ha ha.
Oh, Blue Rose, she's a liar because I wasn't wearing it.
Right? No, she was wearing that, but she was lying by it.
Who told him she was wearing?
Maddie.
Liar.
So Maddie's the liar?
We already know that because she lied about them going to the parking lot. I don't know.
Why would she? I mean, it's possible. I've been
Why
saying
she lied about it?
Apparently, trust her all along.
I do not.
But I just assumed it was like her talking about herself. But that is an interesting theory. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, she definitely saw her because how would she know about that top?
That's true.
Been there a couple times. I don't know what that point that would serve, but I don't. It's like a mystery novel for Christ's sake.
Right?
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, the measles thing is, I guess, a pretty good explanation of. It's almost like a reality distortion that it's going through. Yeah, and so like I was just minding my own business, and all of a sudden this happened. Like, and then I woke up. Where did he wake up? In the hallway or something on the hard floor.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Always.
you do have a lake right by it, but there's like people there, so you gotta have to put clothes on. Like, okay, is this a thing where you do naked lake jumping and regularly? Oh, there is something to be said for that. Outside, my uncle was your, I don't know how that relates to you, but as a picture things jumping from
I've seen that everywhere.
at least from the back. Manually again. Or okay, so anyway,
Ben, what's happening?
knew I was dreaming. Because it was like walking into another dream because Thunder's bell was ringing. Didn't he wake up and the bell was actually ringing at one point?
I answered him once. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't handle that.
It's gone. I don't fucking know what you want. You better get somebody else. The ghosts have to want something. Maybe they just want to fuck with you. It's laughed at them. He goes. Maybe it was her that goes laughing.
Joe?
Yeah.
Why would you laugh at him?
Because, they're married. Oh, not anymore because she's dead. So that's do his part.
You should put that on the fridge.
Right?
That's the best part.
I'm free. No. Yeah. I woke up into another dream because Thunder's bell was ringing madly. Someone standing in the car. How did we do that?
I
Sorry.
feel like we didn't touch it for a long time.
We touched it like every 12 seconds for like 15 minutes. That was 10 minutes? Really? I think I said, if I woke up and the bell on the moose, and we had, Maine has a moose. We got to put a bell in it.
Uh-huh. That house, that room is already creepy enough. I don't know why. Just something about it freaks me the hell out.
I just see that thing like in the dark, lightning flashing like a bad acid trip, illuminating the side of the moose.
I just don't get a good, like every time I'm in there, even when I'm using the bathroom in there, like I feel like something is watching me. I hate it.
He's jumping out over there. I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
And I always expect it to come out. Like I come out and I'm like, hey, normal. Like I'm always afraid when I'm in there.
It's like the little walkway between the two houses to fall apart while I'm walking.
Nah, that's the least of my worries, honestly. By that point, I feel safe.
You made it out. But anyway, if I thought I was awake and the moose was ringing a bell and there's someone standing in the fucking hallway, nope.
I would not be staying there.
I'd shit my pants by that.
Yeah.
That's what I say, Mr. Normal Sperm Count. Like, here we go. Like, is this autobiographical? No, that's not a thing within my book. That's for sure not a thing.
With 3 kids, I doubt it.
Yeah. Or it wasn't a thing very long, that's for sure. In fact, I think, who's the oldest? Joe, right? I think he had Joe before they were necessarily ready. That's part of the famous story, struggling with him in the trailer. Walking to University of Maine for his teaching job. Walking past Flag General Store.
These little things that happen, I forgot about, like the tub filled with water.
That was very shining.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
It's going to be a very watery book, I think.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Because he swam out to the float.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely expecting like a raft, something real quick. I was like, don't do it. Don't swim in the water.
I'll just say it this way. I look up thumbnails and pictures to put on for the podcast. Everyone I see Joe's hands coming up from the bottom of the lake, like they're after something. So I'm expecting at some point something to be grabbing someone and pulling it down, whether it's him or not.
Well, he saw the dead bodies in the lake in his dream this last time.
Yeah. At least he wasn't having sex with them.
No, he was just having sex with the corpse.
Well, it wasn't dead yet. Okay? The ghost course. It doesn't count. There's a dream ghost course.
Dream law.
There's like 4 levels of dead.
Dream math.
Dream math.
Right? Is that better or worse than Gurman?
Well, ask Michael Noonan.
Yeah. Based on his dream, I would say worse.
I was like, who the hell's Michael Noonan? I was like, oh. Yeah, I guess we're about done here. got 30 more pages.
Well,
About 13 or 14 where, I mean, nothing else happens really, except he talks to the fucking lawyer who's got him going, I think he's going to give up. Like, no, I don't think that's going to be a thing.
yeah,
And he writes 8 pages in his typewriter.
double spaced,
Right.
which is less actually. Not I
That's like 4 pages.
think.
So it's like, I used to do that. 10-page paper. Oh, here we go, double space.
I do feel like. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I am kind of intrigued to see where that whole like him and Max DeVore having like familial relations or like their families knew each other way back when. He was like, that's not true, but he felt that him saying that wasn't true.
No.
I think he thinks it's true, but I don't think Max DeVore would say that without knowing it. So he may be wrong in his facts. I think there's going to be more to that story, I think.
I would max.
No, I think Noonan's wrong.
Oh, let's see.
I think Max knows what he's talking about. Noonan just, either he's wrong or the stories he was told were lies or wrong.
Right.
Or he's remembering it wrong or he doesn't know. Because he said, no, that's not what happened. We were in the other part of the state. Like, well, they couldn't have fucking gotten a horse and buggy or traveled over. Wasn't that far away. See it happen all the time. Yeah, so he's not got a lawyer that we haven't met yet. I thought it was you should for 75 grand. I grinned imagining a lawyer who looked like Elmer Fudd standing outside a rabbit hole marked DeVore with a shotgun.
I don't know. Just look excited by a loss that's so like I love when a lawyer's super excited to take on a case like that.
I love when they're super excited because they're like super confident, and I don't want that guy being my lawyer. I want a super confident lawyer.
Yeah.
Not, stupidly.
Right.
Not where I'm going to end up in jail the rest of my life.
Where they're like, this could be a challenge, but we actually could win.
Like, man, we're gonna. Yeah. Like he said, like I feel like this guy's a little too optimistic. I don't think Mr. $600 million man is gonna.
Well, to be fair, it was Mike who was like, wait, there's a chance it won't go to trial. He's like, yeah, he's been blah 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 blah. So like, he wasn't like trying to boast about it. He just kept mentioning. He just kept saying if it goes to trial. So he's like, why do you keep saying if?
I think he says it's right though. This guy's 85. What the fuck is he doing?
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
All right, sounds old. What judge would give an 85-year-old custody? Even if somehow, I mean, I don't know the story. So even if there's something with Maddie's proved to be unfit,
Right.
I don't know that I would give him the max.
They would probably do foster care.
Right.
Unless there's
Well,
something.
Unless Max could, which I mean, he's a millionaire, so probably, but like if he can prove that he will have like a full-time team of caregivers that are not him.
Yeah.
That sounds
I
like
can
a
see
loving.
I mean, it is better than foster care.
Sounds like Dick.
Right?
Especially if he marries creepy lady.
Rochette.
That is a wisp. Feel like he's gonna be fun when we get to talk to her.
Right. I forgot we haven't met her yet.
We have not. She's been around. Richard Osgood or George Footman. I feel like she might be running the place. I've lived more in the last 5 days than I have in the last 4 years. Again, you're enjoying this shit, huh?
Seems to be a little too much. And I'm like, he keeps antagonizing like Max and everyone on his side, and I'm like, just stop because you're making it worse.
Yeah, I don't think he can help himself.
The old IBM typewriter and carrier type ball has been the secret all over.
I'm sure.
Yeah, this race, like most were glimmers, little what ifs that came and went like shooting stars while I was driving or walking or just lying in bed at night and waiting to go to sleep. I firmly believe that's exactly what happened. One day, yeah, and then Red Shirt Man was a what? I kind of want to read that now. What's that?
Oh, God.
The whole book within a book, like.
Oh, I know. For a second, I thought we were really about to read a story in the story, and I was like, really?
I mean, no, but we're finding out a lot about it, right? We're not reading it word for word, but we're telling us what it's going to be about. We're going to write this part, and then we're going to write that part. And
I feel like if he did that, he really would be pulling an Anne Rice with the freaking file that took half the book.
like that's why I love that book. I love that file.
I knew you were going to say that because I've said the same thing about not liking it that much.
Like when the file's over, I feel like the book should be over. I'm like, oh, I gotta keep going. Like I want to find out more about these people. There's, I don't know if you know, Allie. Mayfair season 2 is out, and they're doing commercials for the Telemaster TV show that's gonna come out.
Interesting.
Telemaster would be, that could be awesome. Very
Yeah.
X-Files, like that was, something like that.
Lots of possibilities.
They watch. They're always here. They changed the motto on the commercial to "We watch and we are always there."
Okay. Creepier.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to feel about
Who are you, Santa Claus?
that. I think two more. Or Spider-Man doesn't exist. Okay, I think I'm at the end. So we're gonna go to 15. How many we got? 29 in the epilogue.
So,
Stephen King. Do you have this Stephen King talks about ghosts after the epilogue?
Probably. Let me look.
You
Yeah.
probably don't, I would assume.
I don't.
Then you have to read mine. Honestly, did I give you, I'll give you my Kindle thing. There's a lot of books in it. Okay. Oh, no. It's fun to old school read too. It's always my favorite.
I'm much faster when I was born. Only on Kindle.
No, I mean with a book.
I thought you meant audiobook. I don't know. I haven't read on a Kindle like ever.
I never did before I was
Except
in
on
the
the
gym.
computer. Most of
So what are we doing about 150? Like for chapter 21. We'll take it to like 520 from 330. Then we sprint to 730, the end of the book.
I think yeah, I mean, that'd be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So up to and including 21?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Amber says 22 is more even.
Well, look at wow, what's even doing?
I mean, what is that? 21 or 20?
So this is up to and including 22. Or
I think that's actually what I was looking at too.
up to
Like up to and including 22.
All right, let's just do 22.
All right.
Stop at 23.
slightly less.
More now, a little bit less than 2.
Up to and including 22, right?
Yeah.
I have to write this up.
Stop at 23. Up to and including 22, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop at 23. Come on, somebody.
Oh, 22.
All right, so, we're good, right? See you in 2 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
Or so.
Yeah. Never an exact science. See how see how this editing on this podcast works. This is an hour and a half, so until I AI clean it up, it'll probably take 10 minutes though. If I get rid of all the spaces by hitting the AI button,
There's nothing there.
right? So it'd probably be 120. So this is probably, I'll probably make it 2 episodes. All right. End of the podcast. Everybody say bye. Go Birds.
Bye. Go work.
Bye.